Day. This is one of the few opportunities where just anybody can do that. There you are, sir. All right. Once the track is cleared, we'll get the parade lap started here. All right, Dan, you're gonna get my national anthem all queued up there for me. How we looking, Dan? We're good? All right, ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Gentlemen, kindly remove your caps for the singing of our national anthem. All right, all right. Nice job, everybody. Open parade lap today. Papa Smurf holding the flag for us there. All right, with that said, Motos 1 through 10. Motos 1 through 10, make your way to staging. We are about to get today's program started here. All right, thank you, Tom. Thank you. All right. Hey, where's Ron Swain? We can't get started with our legendary runs. Oh, there he is. Ron Swain. Turn number 1 track official. Now we can get started. What are you talking about? They're already out here. You got Eric, the new guy. He's already down there. You're not setting a pretty good example there, Ron. We love all of our volunteers here at the Rockford BMX track. Oh, yeah, and then there's me. What we got? All right.
A lot of combined to the main, or combined to the main.
Yeah.
And then a lot of 2 combined 4s.
Okay.
Not a lot, but we have more of these, and I highlighted them so that they would know.
Yeah.
You know, they got to be combined in the main.
Gotcha.
So, and then we have this one on William Street. He turns intermediate if he wins.
Okay. We'll find him. We'll find him. All right. We got moto number 1 locked and loaded in the gate. 6 and under. Open. Gates down. Here they go. We got Walgren, Bauer, Zolke, Street, Shanahan, and Zolke in this one. Hey, some of these riders just moved up from the balance bike class. 6 and under out there getting it done. Going to take 2 of these riders onto that main event this first go around. Got the 18 bike followed by the 71. That's Zolke and Shanahan running 1 and 2 out there. Zolke and Shanahan leading the way as they make their way into turn number 3. The last and final turn. In and out of there they come. Got the 18 leading the way. That's Calvin Zolke out of Columbus, Wisconsin. Going to get a spot. Followed by the 71 bike, Waylon Shanahan out of Elgin, Illinois. Do it for Fly Zone. He's going to get a spot. Next up, moto number 2. We got 2 racks here on deck for you in our 7 and 8 open. The first rack here in moto number 2, we got Latansky, Dunn, Wilkie, Keenan, Blackburn, and Futrell in this one. Taking 2 of these riders onto that main event this first go around. Got our second rack of 7 and 8 open, locked and loaded in the gate. All right, last and final turn. Here they come down the final stretch. Got the 31 bike leading the way. That's Levi Latansky out of Michigan City, Indiana. Levi is going to get a spot, followed by the number 4, Erica Wilkie out of Wisconsin, doing it for Trip 9 Racing. All right, second rack. Locked and loaded in the gate. Uh-oh, what we got there? Number 20. What have we got going on? Merle, is he supposed to be up there in the gate? Oh, I gotcha. Gotcha. He'll make it next time. All right. Second rack of our 7-8 open. Underway here. Moto number 3. We got Ceresa, Lakota, Brainy, Hedger, and Nelson in this one. All right. Got the Gold Cup number 2 leading the way, followed by the 34. That's going to be the Pork Chop, Nicholas Lakota, and Jake Ceresa running 1 and 2 in this one. 2 of these riders going to move on to that main event here in our 7 and 8 open main. All right, here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Gold Cup 2 and the 34. All right, next up, making our way out of Bermzilla, we got 2 racks of our 9, 10-year-old open class here on the track is the first rack. Beard, Swentz, Clark, Keenan, and Veenhoff in this one. All right, 9, 10 open, 2 racks. They will combine second round. Second round, 9, 10 open. You guys will combine second go-around. Right now, first rack, moto number 4, in and out of the final turn. Here they come. 2 of these riders going to make it to that main event. Got the 14, Ashton Beard leading the way. Got room for one more as they make it to the stripes. Going to be the 224, Angus Clark out of Chana, Illinois. Next up, your second rack, 9, 10 open. Rivera, Landwehr, Freeman, and Wettendorf in this one. 2 of these riders going to make their way into that main event, in and out of the final turn. Got the number 2 bag, William Wettendorf out of Carroll Stream, leading the way. He's going to get a spot. Here comes the state number 3, Matthew Landwehr out of South Elgin. He's going to get a spot. All right, moving on. 11-12 open. More of the same story here. 2 racks of our 11-12 open. 2 racks, taking 2 out of moto number 6. We got Rux, DeMars, Trapp, Lakota, and Finkboner. That's your players here in moto number 6, making their way down the final stretch. I see the Gold Cup 1, Tucker Trapp out of North Prairie, Wisconsin. He's going to get a spot, followed by that Gold Cup number 3, Levi, the Locomotive. Second rack on the track of your 11-12 open. That's moto number 7. We got... Hey, Blake, they're looking for you on the gate. Blake, they're looking for you on the gate. Ceresa, Schemberger, Holloway, Monahano, and Thompson got the 64, followed by the Nag 2. That's going to be Thompson and Ceresa, your 2 qualifiers out of moto number 7. All right. Hey, riders, listen up, man. Your helmets have to be strapped. Got the number 1, Cole Kopchik. He's going to get a spot. Read off who all qualified. Numbers. All right. Got Lukeman, Meyer, and Kopchik. That's your qualifiers there out of moto number 8. Yeah, riders, make sure, we got rules out here. Make sure helmets are buckled. We're gonna just remind you today, but in the future, man, they'll disqualify you, move you to last if some of this stuff isn't done. You gotta make sure elbows are covered. Gotta make sure that chin strap is buckled on the helmet. Blake Guzman in the 15-16 Open. They're looking for you up there on the gate, moto number 9. Blake Guzman, he's coming. I see a hand waving right here. He's coming. Come through the side gate, Blake, right here. All right, this is your 15-16 Open, getting locked and loaded in the gate. Moto number 9, Simpson, Guzman, Soriano. These guys are going to do it total point style here in your 15-16 Open class. Oh, gates down. Here they come. Looks like the Gold Cup number 2 going to hang on to the hole shot there. Marcus Simpson with the hole shot on this one, the 879. Soriano sitting in the 2 spot. Every round counts as they make their way around the track. Here in your 15-16 Open class, this is total point style. Still got the Gold Cup number 2 leading the way. Soriano sitting on the 2 as they make their way down the final stretch. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. It's going to go Simpson, Soriano, Guzman, 1, 2, 3. All right, moving on. 26, 30-year-olds on the track. This is an open race. Modal number 10. We got Barons, Warner, and Hilliard in this one. In and out of the final turn they come. Oh, these guys are slowing down a little bit. Here they come. Bring it to the stripe. Got the 280 bike. Warner's going to bring it in for a win. The 60 bike. Barron's going to hang on to that 2 spot. Hilliard with the 3. Every round counts for those guys. I'm sure they're probably going to mix it up a little bit today. Next up, your 17 to 20-year-old women's cruisers on the track. We got Buss, Ross, Mulvihill, and Basage in this one. Here they come. We're taking one of these riders onto that main event. That's going to be the number 1, Renata Basage, out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, doing it for S squared. She is going to pick up that one and only transfer in your 17 to 20 women's cruiser. Next up, motor number 12 on the track, making their way out of turn number 3. That's your 31 to 35-year-old women's cruiser class. We got Goldsmith, Casper, and Whidbey in this one. Got the 2 bike leading the way. Ashlyn Goldsmith out of Pecatonica, Illinois, doing it for Kegel. She's going to take the first win of the day. The 8 bike, Stephanie Whidbey out of Pecatonica. She's going to get the 2 spot. And the 7, a Casper with the 3 in your 31 to 35-year-old women's cruiser class. Next up, on to your 8-year-old cruisers. 13's the moto number. We got Latansky, Ceresa, Reeves, and Shelton in this one, making their way in and out of the final turn. Going to take one of these riders onto that main event, the 10 bike. Jake Ceresa out of Belvedere, Illinois, doing it for Black Widow. Looks like he's going to hang on to that one. Pick up that one and only transfer in your 8-year-old cruiser class. 10-year-old cruisers on the track. Bungie, Wilkie, Lee, and Milky in this one. In and out of the final turn. Going to take one of these riders onto that main event. Oh, we're going to have a battle for that one and only spot. Here they come. Final stretch. Got the 1 bike leading the way. He's got a little company. Here they come. It's going to be a photo finish. The 1 bike going to hang on to that one. Wilkie. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Nice race there in your 10-year-old cruiser class. On the track, Brown, Ceresa, and Carpenter in this one. Total points here in your 11-year-old cruiser class. The final stretch, here they come. Looks like a nag plate leading the way. That's going to be the nag 7 of Carpenter, followed by the nag 3 of Ceresa. Next up, 13-year-old cruisers on the track. 4 riders, Thompson, Zanoni, Columbia, and Hashiguchi, fighting for just 1 transfer here in moto number 16. In and out of the final turn. Looks like Midwest Militia Colors leading the way. That's going to be the number 7 bike, Colton Zanoni out of Machesney Park, Illinois. He's going to pick up that one and only transfer in your 13-year-old cruiser class. Moving on, 17's a moto number on the track. 15-year-old cruisers is the class. Hashiguchi, Kleiman, and Klein doing it total point style. We got a battle for that top spot as they make their way down the final stretch. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Oh, they're neck and neck. The 28 followed by the 907. So Kleiman, Klein, 1 and 2. Hashiguchi with the 3. Next up, 17 to 20-year-old cruisers, Sellover Heights, Jackson, Ferguson, Monahano, and Holmes fighting for 2 transfer spots. Here they come. Got the nag number 6 followed by the number 4. Ferguson, Monahano picking up those 2 transfers in your 17 to 20-year-old cruisers. Moving on, 19's a moto number on the track. 46 to 50-year-old cruisers on the track. We got Trapp, Melton, and McCowan in this one. Looks like Melton, Trapp running 1 and 2. They're side by side. Here they come down the final stretch. Looks like the Gold Cup colors leading the way. That's going to be the number 2. Trapp going to bring it to the stripe. He's going to take the first win of the day. Melton with the number 2. McCowan with the 3. In your 46 to 50-year-old cruiser class. All right, get them locked and loaded in the gate. That's your 5 and under novice class. We're going to have Reeves, Bernard, Zulke, Sletton, Mogensen, and Walgren in this one. 20 is the moto number. They're getting them locked and loaded up there. 5 and under novice in the gate. Oh, gates down. Here they come. Got the inside bike with the hole shot. That looks like the 145. Aiden Bernard out of Loves Park, Illinois. Hopefully I read that number right. 145, Aiden Bernard leading the way as they make their way into Bermzilla. 2 of these riders going to make it out here early in this first go-around for your 5 and under novice. It is. It's the 145. Looks like the 837, Zolke sitting in that 2 spot. He is sitting in that second qualifying spot as they make their way around, taking 2. All right, here they come down the final stretch. Got the 145 leading the way. Aiden Bernard out of Loves Park, Illinois. He's going to get a transfer spot. We got one more up for grabs. Here they come. Uh-oh. The 557 making a pass. 557 hanging on to that one. That's Kennedy Walgren. Kennedy Walgren out of Monroe, Wisconsin. Not giving up, making it all the way to the stripe, picking up that second transfer spot there out of moto number 20. Moto number 21 on the track. That's your 6-year-old novices. We got Bauer, Olson, Stromberg, Street, and Tim in this one. 2 of these riders are going to move on. In and out of the final turn they go. All right, here they come. Got the 105. Liam Street followed by 126 of Bauer. Street and Bauer picking up those 2 transfers. Who are you looking for? Hey, Tom, who are you looking for? Carter Lane, they're looking for you. Carter Lane, they are looking for you up there for moto number 23. That's going to be the one right after the one in the gate. Carter Lane. Don't want you to miss your first round of motos, buddy. All right, moto number 22, gates down. Here they go. Got the 150 bike with the hole shot. Here comes the 12 sitting in that 2. Brainy, Shanahan running 1 and 2 here in your 7-year-old novice class. Your players are Lund, Brainy, Stromberg, Wettendorf, Shanahan, Lauderdale, and Nelson. Got the 150 followed by the 12. Brainy, Shanahan running 1 and 2. We're taking 3. 3 riders going to transfer out here this first go around of moto number 22, your 7-year-old novice class. In and out of the final turn, got the 150. Terrence Brainy leading the way. Terrence got a little company with the number 12. Looks like they're both going to qualify. Got a 150 and a 12. Got room for one more. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Looks like the 223 is going to hang on to that third and final qualifying spot. All right, next up, 8-year-old novices. Got 2 racks. 2 racks, your 8-year-old novices. They will combine second go-around, but right now, first go-around, moto number 23. Your players are Lapier, Brown, Myers, Lane, and Christensen. 2 of these riders are going to move on to that main event. Got the 26 bike leading the way. That's Lapier. Lapier's going to get a spot, followed by the 39 of Brown out of McChesney Park. Second rack, 8-year-old novices on the track. Gannon, Sellover, Keenan, and Sletton battling for 2 of those transfer spots here. Once again, motos 23 and 24 will combine second go-around. Oh, here they come, bringing it down the final stretch. Got the 119, or the 115 and the 95. That's Sellover and Keenan. Man, that was close, but they both get a spot. They're taking 2. Hopefully it's not that close in the main event. It's going to be too close to call. All right, moto number 25, 9-year-old novices. Getting them locked and loaded in the gate. Your players going to be Freeman, Bust, Tough, Lauderdale, Lapier, and Keenan. 25 is the moto number. Oh, gates down. Here they go. Out like a rocket. Got the 137 with the hole shot, but he's got company. Edward Keenan out of McChesney Park, Illinois with the whole shot on this one. He's got a little company as they make their way into Bermzilla. Oh, somebody trying to go low in turn number 1. That is the 155 trying to make moves. Keenan, Lapier running 1 and 2 in this heater. 9-year-old novices taking 2 of these riders onto a main event. In and out of the final turn. I believe that's still Keenan leading the way out of McChesney Park, Illinois. Keenan's going to get a spot. Got room for one more to 155. Nolan Lapier out of Roscoe, Illinois, going to get that second transfer spot. Oh, losing a rider there in the first straight. Just about saved it. Just about saved it. We got a full rack here in our 10-year-old novice class. We got Clark, Lindelof, Sansone, Milky, Veenhoff, Malig, Angus Clark, and Swensk in this one. 8 riders, full rack here in moto number 26. Hey, our rider's back up. Give him a hand. Yeah, made it back up. He almost saved that one. 3 of these riders are going to move on to that main event. Here they come down the final stretch. Looks like the 206 of Clark, Cody Clark, followed by the 224 and the 211. So we got Cody Clark, Angus Clark, and Swensk picking up those 3 transfers out of moto number 26, your 10-year-old novice class. Moving on. 27's the moto number. Your 12-year-old novice is the class. We got 2 racks of your 12-year-old novice. Taking 2 riders this first go-around out of moto number 27. We got Heister, Malmgren, Ellison, Pearson, and Wick in this one. In and out of the final turn. These riders are battling for 2 spots. Oh, that second transfer spot's going to be a heater. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. 19's going to bring it on in. That's going to be Malmgren. We got room for one more. The 299 taking over there. That's Heister with that second transfer in your 12-year-old novice class. Moto 27. Moto 28, your second rack. 12-year-old novices. Rux, Fennessy, Farr, Meekum, and Adams in this one battling for just 2 more transfer spots. Here they come. Oh, they're doing a little look back to see where they're at. Got to bring it all the way to the stripe. The 119 and the 220. So Rux and Adams both picking up a transfer spot there in moto number 28. Moto 29, 13-year-old novice locked and loaded in the gate. We got Goodwin, Herman, and Colombi in this one. Total points action going down here in moto number 29. Thirteen-year-old novice. Oh, here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Got the 113. Herman going to take the first win of the day. The 80 bike. Colombi's going to get the 2 spot, and Goodwin going to take the 3 in your 13-year-old novice class. Next up, 15-year-old novice on the track. More total points going on here in moto number 30. We got Buss, Guzman, and Ross in this one. The 17 ride, or 77. Alex Ross doing for Kegel's Bike Shop, leading the way. Guzman on the 2, Buss on the 3. Hey, don't forget to head on over to concessions. They got plenty of good stuff to eat in there, especially on a nice cool day like today. No line over at concessions. All right, the 77, Alex Ross, going to take the win. 2 spot. Looks like it's going to be the 969 of Guzman. And Buss on the 15 with the 3. Next up, 41 to 45-year-old novices. Fennessy, Ross, Salon, and Pulaski in this one. These guys are fighting for just 1 transfer spot here in moto number 31. In and out of the final turn. Got Kegel's colors on point, leading the way. We're taking 1. The 83 by Kevin Ross out of Roscoe, Illinois. Going to pick up that 1 and only transfer. What'd you say? All right, once again, it's a reminder, our track officials are watching. You got to have those helmets strapped. This is kind of a big deal. Given warnings today, but in the future we're going to be disqualifying. Got the 55 bike taking the win, followed by the 71. I didn't even have my page turned. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
So Blakely for the win. Shanahan with the 2. Armstrong with the 3. Next up, 6-year-old intermediate. Zulke, Erdo, and Viola doing it total point style. Oh, got the 18 followed by the 44. That's Zulke and Viola, 1 and 2. Erdo with the 3. All right, moto number 34 on the track, making her way out of turn number 3. Lakota, Farr, and Reeves in this one. That's your 7-year-old intermediate class. Looks like the Gold Cup number 2. Lakota, he's going to take the first win of the day. The 1 of Reeves is going to get the 2 spot, and the 38 of Farr with the 3. Race the champion. Yeah. Yeah, that was the ROC one there. Fort Knox Reeves, he got the 2 spot. Somebody just asked me what ROC meant. It's kind of a big deal. All right, here we go, 8-year-old intermediates. These guys are fighting for just 2 transfer spots. Looks like the 31 followed by the Gold Cup 1. That's going to be Hedger and Latansky picking up those 2 transfers out of Moto 35, your 8-year-old intermediates. Second rack, 8-year-old intermediates on the track. This is Moto number 36. Wilkie, Futrell, Brandau, Henderson, and Erdl in this one. 2 of these riders going to move on to that main event. In and out of the final turn. Here they come, single file. Looks like the 25 leading the way, or the 23 leading the way. That's Erdl. Erdl's going to get a spot, followed by the 146 of Brandau. All right, moving on. 37 is the Moto number on the track. 9-year-old intermediates is the class. We got McConnell, Bungie, Larson, Ross. Looks like Rome Ross, Benefield, William Ross, and Henderson in this one. 3 of these riders going to move on here early. This first go around your 9-year-old intermediate class. Got the 32, followed by the 88 and the 20. So that's going to be McConnell, Bungie, and Larson. All right, next up, 11-year-old intermediates on the track. Motos 38 and 39 will be combined second go around, but right now, Brandau, Finkboner, Lindelof, Brown, and Underhill battling for just 2 transfer spots here. We got the 15 followed by the 45. That's Lindelof and Finkboner running 1 and 2. Here they come bringing it to the stripe. Uh-oh. Yep, it's going to go down just like that. Lindelof and Finkboner, your 2 transfers. Once again, Motos 38 and 39 will combine round number 2. Right now, Moto number 39 on the track, making her way out of turn number 3. 11-year-old intermediates, Holloway, Sala, Rivera, and Landwehr. 2 of these riders going to move on. I got the state number 3. I got a battle going on for that 2 spot. Here they come. State 3 followed by the number 2. That's Landwehr and Sala. Picking up those 2 transfers out of Moto 39. I think Moto 38, we lost a rider down there in turn number 3. He's getting back up. 12-year-old intermediates fighting for just 2 transfer spots. May, DeMars, Monahano, Meekum, and Thompson. Got the 64 followed by the 53. That's going to be Thompson and DeMars, your 2 qualifiers out of Moto number 40. Motos number 40 and 41 also combining second go around. This is your 12-year-old intermediate class on the track. Moto number 41, Schenberger, Trapp, Meekum, and Henderson battling for 2 transfer spots. They make their way out of turn number 3. Got the Gold Cup 1 leading the way. That's Tucker Trapp out of North Prairie, Wisconsin. Trapp's going to go. Got room for 1 more. The 14 bike. Schenberger going to bring it on in and get that second transfer spot. Once again, Motos 40-41 will combine second go around. All right, here we go. Moving on to your 14-year-old intermediate class. Meyer, May, Miller, and Zanoni battling for just 1 transfer spot as they make their way out of the 3rd and final turn. Looks like Gold Cup colors leading the way. That's the Gold Cup 2 of Meyer. He's got company. Here comes Zanoni. Meyer going to get that one and only transfer out of Moto 42. Next up, your 16-year-old intermediates on the track. 43 is the motor number. We got Knoll, Soriano, and Ross in this one. Soriano and Knoll running 1 and 2. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Every round counts here in this total points race. 16-year-old intermediates. Soriano going to take the win. Knoll with the 2. And Elia Ross just moving up to this intermediate class. She will take the 3. Next up, moto number 44 on the track, 21 to 25-year-old intermediates. Hilliard, Rundle, Rogers, Warner, Johnson, and Barons. They're battling for just 2 transfer spots in and out of the final turn. 44 is a moto number. Oh, they're bringing it up the final stretch. We got a battle going on for one of them. Here they come. Got the 120 and the 280. So Johnson and Warner picking up those 2 transfers out of moto number 44, your 21 to 25 intermediate class. Next up, 45 is a moto number on the track. They're making their way out of turn number 3. 36 to 40-year-old intermediates. Brown, Wettendorf, Street, and Underhill. They're fighting for just 1 transfer spot. Here they come. It's a drag race all the way to the finish. The 554 is going to hang on to that one. That's going to be Matt Street out of Rockford, Illinois, picking up that one and only transfer spot. Next up, 46 to 50-year-old intermediates. Mulvihill, Melton, Rundle, and Riley in this one. Oh, yeah, the meltdown. Mark Melton. These riders are battling for just one transfer spot here in moto number 46. Melton leading the way here. He's got a little advantage, though. He is the only expert out there. Yeah. Melton picking up that one and only transfer there out of moto number 46. Your 46 to 50-year-old intermediate class. Next up, moving on to your expert class. 8-year-olds. Sala, Blackburn, Shelton, and Ceresa in this one. Taking one of these riders onto that main event. Got 4 riders battling for one spot. In and out of the final turn. Experts out there doing it big. Yeah, these guys are experienced. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Got the B bike. The Dragon Warrior, Austin Sala out of Freeport, Illinois. He's going to pick up that one and only transfer spot here this first go-around. Moto number 47. Moving on, moto number 48, your 9-year-old experts. Wettendorf, Viola, and Cowell in this one. 9-year-old experts doing it total point style as they make their way in and out of the final turn. They got a little bit of battle going on there for that top spot. Every round counts. 9-year-old experts. You might see some action here. Bringing it down the final stretch. Got the 2-bike. Wettendorf leading the way out of Carroll Stream. Wettendorf's going to get the first win of the day to 19. Cowell, he'll get the 2 spot. Viola with the 3. Next up, 10-year-old experts on the track. 49 is a moto number. We got Ramirez, Wilkie, Beard, and Lee fighting for just one transfer spot. Here they go into turn number 3, our final turn. Got the 2-bike leading the way. That's Espen Wilkie. He's got the 33 bike in his hip pocket as they make their way down the final stretch. It's going to be a battle for that one and only transfer spot. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. 2-bike's going to hang on to that one. That's Wilkie out of Wisconsin. He's going to pick up that one and only transfer in your 10-year-old expert class. Next up, 50 is a moto number. We got 11-year-old experts duking it out on the track. Your players are Henderson, Lakota, Carpenter, Malik, and Ceresa in this one. The Nag 2, Kaylee Ceresa getting it done out there in front of this one. Taking 2 of these riders onto that main event. Got the Nag 14, Jaden Carpenter, Dr. Smooth out there in the 2 spot. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Ceresa, followed by Carpenter. They're going to pick up those 2 transfer spots out of Moto 50. Moving on, 13-year-old experts on the track. Bell, Hashiguchi, Lukeman, and Beard in this one. In and out of the final turn. These riders are fighting for just one transfer spot. We got a battle going on for that one and only. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. 12-bike. Jonah Lukeman out of Janesville, Wisconsin, going to pick up that one and only transfer spot in your 13-year-old expert class. All right, moving on. 14-year-old experts on the track. Man, last week, I don't know if you guys saw last week's 14-year-old expert class, but it was huge. Our players, Andrews, Kopchik, Hashiguchi, and Klein, taking just one. That's the number 1 bike, Cole Kopchik out of Elgin, Illinois. He's going to pick up that one and only transfer out of Moto 52, your 14-year-old experts. Moving on, 53 is a moto number on the track right now. 15-year-old experts, Kleiman, Kimbrough, and Whidbey. Doing it total point style. Got a battle going on. Here we go. In and out of the final turn. 1 and 2. Got the 36 bike. Kleiman going to take the win. The 142. Whidbey's going to get the 2 spot. Kimbrough with the 3. 16-year-old experts, Ferguson, Riley, and Thompson in this one. In and out of the final turn. Here they come. 3 riders. Every round counts. Got the 6, the 1, and the 2. So Riley for the win. Ferguson with the 2 spot. Simpson with the 3 in your 16-year-old expert class. All right, moving on. 17 to 20-year-old experts on the track. Monaghan, Ward, and Holmes. Here they come. Final stretch. Kegel's colors on point. But these guys are coming 3 wide. Here they the 29. Taking the win. Yeah, the 2 bike of Holmes with the 2, Monaghan with the 3. Man, them guys were coming 3 wide down that final stretch. That's how they do it in 17 to 20 expert. Moto 56 on the track, 21 to 25-year-old experts. Carmody, Goff, and Crayson this one. The final stretch. Here they come. Got the 43 by Carmody, bringing it in for the win. The state number one. Goff's going to get the 2 spot. Nikiah Crace out of Freeport, Illinois on the 947. He'll take the 3. Next up, moto number 57, your 36 to 40-year-old experts. Wright, Lindelof, and Andrews in this one. I believe that's the 5 by Wright. Doing it for Fly Zone. Out of DeKalb. Andrews, the Mangler, sitting in that 2 spot. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Wright's going to get the win. Andrews for the 2. Lindelof with the 3. All right, here we go. 41 to 45-year-old experts. Heights, Trapp, and Cowell. Looks like Trapp leading the way as they make their way into turn number 3. These guys are going 3 wide. Here they come, in and out of the final turn. Oh, it's going to be a drag race. Bringing it to the stripe. Got the Gold Cup 2 of Trapp. Here comes a 51. Trapp. Trapp hanging on to it. Heights with the 2. Cowell with the 3. Hey, man, 41 to 45-year-old expert is no joke. No joke. They're still bringing the heat. Come on, Paul. Didn't you want to get in on that? Man. Here we go. 5 and over balance bikes in the gate. Rowe, Fryer, Lloyd, and Mogensen. This is moto number 59. 5 and over balance bikes. Some of these riders have moved up from balance bike. You saw them racing earlier in that 6 and under open class. Next week? Yeah. Just got to get one more week of training. I'm going to do it. Oh, gates down. Here they go. 5 and over balance bikes on the track. We got Rowe, Fryer, Lloyd, and Mogensen in this one.
4 and 2. 5 and 6.
In and out of Bermzilla. Got a couple of riders checking out. Looks like the 163 bike. Of course, that number doesn't match my sheet. 302 does. 302 is Crew Lloyd out of Antioch, Illinois. Got Ariana Rowe sitting in the 3 spot and the 918 of Fryer.
Sorry, 13 is 1, 14 is 8.
All right, Grayson Mogensen, that's who's leading the way down there, making their way into turn number 3. I mean, oh, I didn't even see. Look, final stretch. Final stretch. The 163.
5 and 3.
Mogensen, I believe that's who that is.
Points 1 and 2.
Here comes the 302. Crew Lloyd. Lloyd going to bring it on in, get the 2 spot. Solomon Veenhoff. They're looking for you up on the gate. Solomon Veenhoff. They are looking for you up on the gate. This is your moto. All right, got the 920. Ariana Rowe out of Rockford, Illinois. Going to bring it in for the 3 spot. And the 918, Jake Fryer out of Freeport, Illinois with the 4. Oh, gates down. Here they come. This is your 4-year-old balance bike race. All right, our players are going to be Bernard, Veenhoff, Heister, Gannon, and Wagren. Got the 557 leading the way. That's Kennedy Wagren. The 901 and the 900 battling out for that 2 spot as they make their way into turn number 2. Heister, the boogeyman, sitting in the 2 spot. He's trying to hang on to it. He's got a little company there by the 901 of Gavin Bernard. The boogeyman. And Bernard running 2 and 3, battling out for that 2 spot. Here they go, in and out of the final turn. This is Your 4-year-old balance bike race going on right now. Walgren on the 557 out of Monroe, Wisconsin. Kennedy Walgren. Here she comes. She's going to bring it on in. She's going to get the win. Got the 900 of Heaster, the boogeyman. He's going to bring it on in. He's going to get the 2 spot on that 900 bike out of Pearl City, Illinois. The 3 spot, the 901. Gavin Bernard out of Loves Park, Illinois. He's going to bring it on in for the 3. Let's see. And Bailey Gannon on the 691. She's going to bring it on in for the 4. Having fun? All right. All right. All right, here we go. We got our, did we combine them? Nope. 3-year-old balance bike on the track. Here they come. Bauer, Fallon, Blakely, King, and Shanahan in this one. Got the 632. The 632 of Blakely leading the way, but here comes the 871. 871 of Shanahan making the pass. Shanahan. Blakely on the 2 to 717. King on the 3. Kayliana King on the 717 bike, bringing it in for the 3 spot. Here comes the 491. Everett Bauer out of Rockford, Illinois. Bauer going to bring it in for the 4 spot. And the 925. Feller Fallon out of Caledonia going to bring it on in. All right, here we go. Our 1- and 2-year-old balance bikes on the track. Guy and Guzman and Emery in this one. Am I missing? 9-2. Did a couple drop out? I don't know if they started yet. Gotcha. All right, this is our lead rider here. In your 1- to 2-year-old class, moto number 62, the 924, Lincoln Wynn out of Belvedere, Illinois. Lincoln Wynn leading the way there. On the 924, that's moto number 62. All right, all you riders, you might want to take this opportunity to get rehydrated. We're going to be calling motos 1 through 10 to staging for number 2 here pretty quick. Yeah, 62 motos, not bad today. Not bad today considering the weather. Jake, he keeps the track all covered up. It stays dry for the most part. It's even better once we hit that season when it's all sealed up. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Dan. You're the man. You turn it up a little bit. You want to go in there and grab me a Pepsi? Can you grab me a Pepsi, or can I go in?
2 stores, Rob.
What?
I work 7 days a week. Guys.
All right, Moto. Yeah, you guys gonna start without me. I'm coming. I'm coming. Motos 1 through 10. Make your way to staging for round number 2. Motos 1 through 10. Make your way to staging for round number 2. Hey, Merle. Give me 1 second. Look, I'm coming through right now. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Ron. Look, they're waiting for this guy this time. Yeah. All right, here we go. Second go around, motor number 1. We should have Walgren, Bauer, Zelke, and Street in this one. This is your 6 and under open class. Round number 2. All right, gates down. Here they go. All right, these 4 riders are battling for the final 3 transfer spots here in moto number 1. Oh, the 126 making a big pass there in turn number 2. That's Marley Bauer making that big pass in turn number 2 there. Man, 6 and under open here. These guys are racing like the older experts. In and out of the final turn. Here they come. We're taking 3. Taking 3 riders onto that main event. Here they come, the 126. Oh, the 105 battling back. We've got the 126 of Bauer Street. And the 557 of Walgren. Yeah, racing going on there for that top spot there in your 6 and under open class. All right, 2 racks for your 7 and 8 open. This is moto number 2. We should still have Dunn, Keenan, Blackburn, and Futrell left in this one. No, this one wasn't combined. It depends on the number of riders. Oh, gates down. Here they go. Got that nag number 20. Luke Blackburn with the whole shot on this one. In and out of Bermzilla. Blackburn leading the way. Two of these riders going to move on to that main event. We got Blackburn. We got the 78 bike of Futrell. Futrell got a little company there in turn number 2. New leader. New qualifier position sitting there in that 2 spot. Here they go in and out of turn number 3. Just 2 of these riders going to transfer on to that main event. In and out of the final turn. Still got Blackburn on the Nag 20 bike out of Davis Junction, Illinois. Blackburn going to bring it on in, get a spot. Here comes the 95. 95's got a little company. Futrell. The 95's going to hang on to it. That's Noah Keenan out of McChesney Park, Illinois, picking up that second transfer spot. Second rack of your 7 and 8 open on the track. Brainy, Hedger, and Nelson battling out for 2 more spots into the main event for your 7 and 8 open. The final stretch got the Gold Cup 1. Landon Hunton Hedger out of Elgin, Illinois. He's going to get a spot. Got room for 1 more. Looks like the 150. Brainy out of Rockford, Illinois is going to pick up that transfer spot. All right, moving on. All right, this is Motos 4 and 5 combined. We should have Swensk, Keenan, Veenhoff, Rivera, and Freeman in this one. We're going to take 4 of these riders onto that main event. In and out of the final turn. Our lead rider. Looks like the 125. Rivera's getting a spot. Got room for 3 more. Here comes the 137 of Keenan. Keenan's going to go, followed by the 211 of Swensk. Got room for 1 more. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. The 94 of Freeman's going to hang on to that one. Oh, the 119, the 45. That's Rux and Finkboner. That's your 11-12 open that just crossed the line. 2 of those riders moving on to that main event. That was Rux and Finkboner. Your second rack, moto number 7, 11-12 open. That's Schenberger, Holloway, and Monahano left in this one. 2 of these riders will move on to that main event. Got the 14, Schenberger, leading the way. Here comes the number 3, Abigail Monahano out of Rockford, Illinois, picking up that second transfer spot. Out of moto number 7. Moto number 8, 13-14 open on the track. 3 of these riders going to move on to that main event. We should have Beard, Andrews, Miller, and Herman out there. Here they come. Got Andrews leading the way on the 23 bike. Andrews is going to go, followed by the 13, Beard. Beard's going to get a spot. And the 21 of Miller out of Elkhorn, Wisconsin. Next up, 15-16 open. Total points racing going on here. And your moto number 9, Simpson, Guzman, and Soriano. Got the 879 hanging on to that one. That's Soriano for the win. Gold Cup number 2 is Simpson with the 2. Those guys will both head to the main event tied with 3 each. Guzman with the 3. Next up, 26-30 open on the track. Barons, Warner, and Hilliard doing it total point style here in moto number 10. Here they come down the final stretch. Got the 280 bike. Warner going to take the win. 60 bike. Barons with the 2, Hilliard with the 3. Next up, 17-20 women's cruisers on the track. 3 riders left. Buss, Ross, and Mulvihill fighting for just 2 transfer spots as they make their way in and out of the final turn. I believe that's the 5 of Ross out of Rockford, Illinois, doing it for the Mangler. Ross going to get a spot, followed by the Nag 10. Samantha, the Red Viper, Mulvihill. Next up, your 31-35 women's cruisers are on the track. Goldsmith, Casper, and Whidbey doing it total point styles. They make their way out of turn number 3. Got the number 2 bike. Goldsmith looking to get her second win of the day. Here she comes. Bring it to the stripe. She's going to get the win. Whidbey on the number 8. She'll get the 2, and Casper with the 3. Next up, your 8-year-old cruisers. 13's the motor number. 3 riders left. Latansky, Reeves, and Shelton. These guys are battling for the final 2 transfers for that main event. Here they come down the last stretch. Got the 757 going to bring it on in, followed by the 50. That's Shelton and Latansky. Your final qualifiers out of Moto 13, your 8-year-old cruisers. 10-year-old cruisers on the track. We got 3 riders left fighting for 2 spots. Bungie, Lee, and Milky are your players. Midwest Militia Colors leading the way. That's going to be the hot rod, Logan Lee. Lee's going to get a spot. Got room for one more to 814. Oliver Bungie out of McChesney Park. He'll get that second transfer. Out of Moto 14, your 10-year-old cruisers. 11-year-old cruisers on the track. Brown, Ceresa, and Carpenter doing it total point style. The Nag 7, Dr. Smooth, Jaden Carpenter looking to get his second win of the day. He'll bring it on in. Kaylee Ceresa on the Nag number 3. She's going to get the number 2 spot. Followed by Brown with the 3. All right, next up, 13-year-old cruisers on the track. We got Thompson, Kalambi, and Hashiguchi battling out for 2 transfer spots. They make their way out of the final turn. Got the 110 leading the way. Here comes the 8. That's Thompson and Hashiguchi. You're going to get those 2 transfers out of Moto 16, 13-year-old cruisers. Moto 17, 15-year-old cruisers. More total points coming at you. We got Hashiguchi climbing and Klein in and out of the final turn. I believe that's Fly Zone colors on the 907 bike. Klein, he's going to get a win this time. The 28 of Klein is going to get the 2 spot. Those guys are going to be tied with 3 each as they head into that main event. Hashiguchi, he'll get the 3 spot. Oh, man, they're going crazy. We got 17 to 20-year-old cruisers on the track. We should have Holmes, Jackson, Heights, and Sellover. 3 of these riders going to move on to that main event. Got the Gold Cup 2, the number 3, and the 16. So Sellover, Heights, and Holmes. All your qualifiers there in Moto 18. That's your 17 to 20-year-old cruiser class. 46, 50-year-old cruisers on the track. Trapp, Melton, and McCowan in this one. These guys are doing it total point style. Got the Gold Cup 2. That's Trapp. Here comes the 6 bike of Melton. Trapp, Melton, 1 and 2. McCowan with the 3. All right, 5 and under Navis. Here we go. Gates down. Should have 4 riders left. Reeves, Zolke, Sletton, and Mogensen in this one. Taking 3 of these riders onto that main event. Got the 103 bike leading the way. My eyes are bad. The 163 leading the way. How come you guys don't correct me when I do that? I don't either. I must be way off.
I think you're right, but I don't think it's on here.
Oh, they're battling out down there in turn number 3. Here they come down the final stretch. 3 of these riders are going to transfer out to that main event. Got the 163. The 837. See, this is why we got to make the motor numbers. The numbers on the motor sheet match the number on the bike because we get confused up here.
I'll show you something here. Just a second.
Here's the 232 or the 222. All right, so we had Zolke, Sletton, and Mogensen picking up those.
Because we didn't know who this was. These are the numbers. He had 163
Oh.
on N.
I gotcha.
Okay?
Yeah.
That's new this year sometime. I just noticed it today.
Gotcha. Yeah, but see, mine don't have that.
Oh, yours doesn't have that?
Mm-mm.
Oh, so we'll have to
All right, here we go. 6-year-old novices. We're taking 2 of these riders. Got the 289. Olsen's going to get a spot. Got room for one more. The 48 bike. Estelle Stromberg, our Rockton, Illinois, picking up that second transfer out of Moto 21. Your 6-year-old novice class. Next up, 7-year-old novices on the track. We should have Lund, Wettendorf, Lauderdale, and Nelson. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Taking 3. Got the 37, the 24, and the 49. So Lauderdale, Wettendorf, and Lund. All right, this here's motos number 23, 24 combined. This is your 8-year-old novice class. We should have Myers, Lane, Christensen, Gannon, and Sletton left in this one. We're taking 4. Got the 73 bike leading the way. That's Carter Lane. Carter Lane's going to get a spot. The 866 of Myers is going to get a spot. The 273 of Gannon got room for one more. Oh, the 210 just hanging on to that one. That's Sletton out of Rockford, Illinois with that final transfer. All right, motor number 25 on the track, bringing it down the final stretch. That's your 9-year-old novices, Freeman, Buss, Tough, and Lauderdale left, taking 3 of these riders onto a main event. The 917 of Tough leading the way. He's going to get a spot, followed by the 94 of Freeman. Got room for one more, the 243. Going to hang on to that one. That's Brian Buss out of Machesney Park, Illinois. All right, your 10-year-old novice class. These riders started out with a full wreck. We're down to 5. We got Lindelof, Sansone, Milky, Veenhoff, and Maligue left in this one. Got the 25 bike leading the way. That's Sean, the Joker Milky, out of Rockford, Illinois, leading the way. Milky's going to get a spot. Got room for 3 more as we're taking 4 riders total. Here comes the 922. The 922 of Sansone's going to get a spot, followed by the 8 and the 76. That's Maligue and Lindelof. All right, moving on. 12-year-old novices on the track. We got 3 riders out there battling for 2 transfers here in moto number 27. Our players are Ellison, Pearson, and Wick in this one. The final stretch. Oh, we're losing one. Lost one down there at 8. Looks like they're getting back up. Going to be the 42 and a 29. Ellison and Pearson picking up those 2 transfers. Our down rider, Daniel Wick, he's back up. Yeah, Wick's back up. Give him a hand. Give him a hand. All right, second rack, your 12-year-old novices. We should have Fantasy Farr and Meekum taking 2 more of these riders onto that main event. Here they come, the final stretch. Looks like the 12 bike leading the way. That's Mason Meekum. Meekum's going to get a transfer spot, followed by the 49, Nathaniel Farr to Janesville, Wisconsin. Motor 29, gate is down. 13-year-old novices, Goodwin, Herman, and Colombi in this one. Got the 113 leading the way with the whole shot on this one. Got a little company as they make their way into turn number 2. Herman on the 113. Got the 533 sitting in that 2 spot. Here comes the 80 trying to get around. Colombi and Goodwin battling out for that 2 spot. This is total points here going on your 13-year-old novice class. Every round counts. We got Herman with 1, Colombi with 2, Goodwin with 3 as they make their way down the final stretch. Got the 113 of Herman. Looks like he's going to get his second win of the day. 533 of Goodwin. Going to bring it in for the 2 spot. And the 80 of Colombi is going to get the 3. So Colombi and Goodwin will both be tied with 5 each as they head into that main event today. See, we like when we see ties in the total points. Makes the main event very interesting. All right, 15-year-old novices, Buss, Guzman, and Ross in this one. Got the 77 of Ross, going to bring it in for the second win of the day. The 969 of Guzman going to get the 2 spot. Buss with the 3. Next up, 41 to 45-year-old novices on the track. 3 riders left. This is not total points. These guys are battling for the final 2 transfer spots. Fantasy, Salon, and Pulaski in this one. Hey, Nicholas Lakota, they're looking for you up on the gate. Nick Lakota, they're looking for you. All right, 41, 45-year-old novice. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. We're taking 2 of these riders onto a main event. Got the 79, followed by the 104. That's Fennessy and Pulaski. Your final transfers out of Moto 41 to 45-year-old novice. Here we go, moving on to our intermediate class. We got the 5 and unders on the track. Armstrong, Shanahan, and Blakely in this one. Blakely with 1, Shanahan with 2, Armstrong with 3. Oh, as they make their way into the final straight. Here they go. I believe that's the 55 bike leading the way. That's Mason Blakely out of Machesney Park, Illinois, doing it for Fly Zone. He's going to take the win. Oh, the 71. Shanahan with the 2. Armstrong with the 3. Next up, 6-year-old intermediates on the track, Zelke, Ertl, and Viola. More total points going on. Zelke with 1, Viola with 2, Ertl with 3 as they make their way down the final stretch. I got Kegel's colors on point. The 44 bike, Jacoby Viola bringing it on in. He's going to get a win this time. Followed by the 18 bike, Zelke with the 2. Those guys are head to the main event with 3 each. Zelke and Viola both tied with 3. Speaking of Kegels, man, don't forget our track sponsor, Kegels Bike Shop. They don't have a lot in yet this week, but they got the essentials. They got inner tubes, things like that. So head on over there for your bike needs. I think they're going to be stocked up next week. Next up, 7-year-old intermediates, Lakota, Farr, and Reeves in this one. Total points coming at us. Got the Gold Cup 2 for the win. The ROC 1 for the 2 spot. And the 38 bike of Farr out of Janesville with the 3. All right, here we go. 8-year-old intermediates on the track. Pinchart, Rivera, and Dunn. These guys are battling for just 2 transfer spots. In and out of the final turn. Got the 44 bike leading the way. That's Pinchart out of Windsor, Wisconsin. On the 44, he's going to get a spot. Got room for one more to 83. He's going to hang on to that one. That's Rivera out of Lake Station, Indiana. All right, second rack of your 8-year-old intermediates on the track. Wilkie, Futrell, and Henderson. In and out of the final turn. Here they come. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The 78 bike, Samaj Futrell leading the way. Out of Rockford, Illinois, Futrell. He's going to get a spot. Got room for one more. The 4 bike's going to hang on to that one. That's Erica Wilkie. Doing it for Trip 9 Racing. Picking up that second transfer spot. All right, 9-year-old intermediates making their way out of turn number 3. 4 riders left. We're taking 3. Ross, Benefield, Ross and Henderson in this one. Here they come. Got the 54, the 349, and the 65. So Benefield, William Ross, and Henderson are your qualifiers. Oh, next up, 11-year-old intermediates on the track. We're taking 4. We got the 100, the 28, the 173, and the 125. Yeah, they're coming pretty fast now. Twelve-year-old intermediates on the track. We're taking 4 of these riders. Here they come. Got the 5, the 326, the 8, and the 3.
Yeah, he's
Oh, okay.
Yeah, on racing, yes.
Yeah, we got
You
it.
figured it out.
Okay, so it can go to the main then.
Yeah, it's just not on my sheet is all. So
We got it.
got the 37 and the 21. Miller and Zanoni picking up those 2 transfers there. Out of Moto 42, that was your 14-year-old intermediate class coming across the line. All right, next up, 16-year-old intermediates on the track. Noel Soriano and Ross in this one. More total points coming to you here in Moto number 43. Bringing it to the stripe, the 879. The kid, Soriano, going to take the win. Noel on the 57 with the 2. And Elia Ross with the 3.
I heard, did you guys hear that Brandon Noel has to have a heart transplant?
All right, 21 to 25-year-old intermediates on the track. 4 riders left. We're taking 3. Hilliard, Rundle, Rogers, and Barons in this one. Oh, Hilliard, Rogers, Barons. You guys better get a move on. Here comes Brittany Rundle. Hilliard, Rogers, and Barons picking up those transfer spots. All right, moving on. Motor number 45 on the track, 36 to 40-year-old intermediates. We got Brown, Wettendorf, and Underhill in this. Oh, losing a rider. Man, losing a rider there in a qualifying position. In and out of turn 3 they come. Two of these riders going to move on. Got the 259. Underhill out of Crown Point, Indiana is going to go. And the 40 by Wettendorf out of Carroll Stream. All right, here we go. Moving on. 46 to 50-year-old intermediates. 3 riders left. Mulvihill, Rundo, and Riley in this one. We're taking 2. Got the 56 followed by the 30. So that's Rundo and Mulvihill picking up those 2 transfers out of Moto 46. Your 46 to 50-year-old intermediates. Moving on to expert class. Got 8-year-olds on the track. Blackburn, Shelton, and Ceresa left in this one. We're taking 2. Got the Gold Cup 3 followed by the 34. Shelton, Ceresa running 1 and 2. Blackburn sitting in that 3 spot. That's your NAG 20 out there. Looks like Blackburn having to race up a class today. All right, here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Got the 3 followed by the 34. Shelton and Ceresa. All right, 9-year-old experts on the track. Wettendorf, Viola, and Cowell in this one. These guys are doing it total point style. Wettendorf with 1, Cowell with 2, Viola with 3 as they make their way in and out of turn number 3. Looks like the 2 bike leading the way. Here they come, bring it to the stripe, but the 19's on the move. Oh, it's a drag race. Here they come. Got the 2, followed by the 19. Wettendorf, Cowell, 1 and 2. Viola with the 3. All right, 10-year-old experts on the track. 3 riders left, Ramirez, Beard, and Lee. Got the 33, followed by the 167. Hot Rod Lee and Ramirez picking up those 2 transfer spots in your 10-year-old expert class. Next up, 11-year-old experts on the track. We should have Henderson, Lakota, and Maligue left in this one. 2 of these riders going to move on to that main event. Oh, 10-year-old experts. They're bunching up. They're making their way out of the final turn. Here they come. The last straight. They're elbow to elbow. Oh, man, we got a race going on. We got a rider going from 3rd to 1st. Here they come. That's the 977. Got room for one more to Gold Cup 3. So the 97 and the Gold Cup 3, that's Henderson and Lakota. That is some racing. 11-year-old experts getting it done. I saw a rider go from 3rd to 1st down there. All right, next up, 13-year-old experts. Bell, Hashiguchi, and Beard left in this one. Got the 10 bike of Bell. Got room for one more. Looks like the 13 of Jaden Beard out of McChesney Park. Oh, it's heating up. Here we go. 14-year-old experts on the track. Andrews, Hashiguchi, and Klein left in this one. We're taking 2 of these riders onto a main event. Got the 6 bike, Klein. Klein's going to get a spot followed by the 20 bike of Hashiguchi. 15-year-old experts on the track. Kleiman, Kimbrough, and Whidbey in this one. Total points going on here. 3 riders. These guys are racing every round. Here they come. Got the 36 bike on point. That's Kleiman for the win. The 38 bike, Kimbrough's going to get the 2 spot. Whidbey on the 142 with the 3. Going to have a tie going on there heading into the main event. 16-year-old experts making their way out of turn 3. Ferguson, Riley, and Thompson in this one. Got the 1 bike. Ferguson bringing it in for the win. 6 bike. Riley's going to get the 2. Gold Cup 2 of Simpson with the 3. Another tie. Ferguson and Riley going to be tied with 3 each heading into that main event. All right, 17 to 20-year-old experts on the track. Montahano, Ward, and Holmes doing it total point style here. Got the 29 bike. Ryder Ward going to take the win. The 19. Montahano with the 2. Holmes with the 3. Those guys going to be tied with 5 each. Next up, 21, 25-year-old experts on the track. Carmody, Goff, and Crace doing it total point style in this one. In and out of the final turn. believe that's for 43. Carmody on point. Carmody going to get the second win of the day. Goff going to get the 2 spot. Crace with the 3. Next up, 36 to 40-year-old experts on the track. Wright, Lindelof, and Andrews out there doing it total point style. Got Wright and Andrews running 1 and 2 as they make their way out of turn number 3. Oh, Andrews turning up the heat. Here they come down the final stretch. Oh, the race is on. They're going to tie it up. Wright says not today. Wright going to take the win. Andrews with the 2. Lindelof with the 3. All right, here we go. 41, 45-year-old experts on the track. Heights, Trap, and Cowell in this one. These guys are doing it total point style here in moto number 58. Uh-oh, these guys might be going to tie it up. Got the 8 bike going to take the win. Oh, the 2, Trap. They say Trap. Got the 2 spot. Heights with the 3. They got the numbers all mixed up. That's anybody's race come main time there in your 41, 45-year-old expert class. All right, balance bikes on the track. This is their main event. Okay.
Oh, he's here. Okay, we're good.
This is your balance bikes main event. As they make their way around the track, you're 5 and over. 5 and over balance bikes.
This is the most riders I've ever had for
Oh.
a point race.
Yeah, the number's growing. All right, your 5 and overs. We got Rowe, Fryer, Lloyd, Mogensen in this one. Your top rider making her way out of turn number 3. All right, your lead rider making her way down the final stretch. That's the 80 bike. Grayson Mogensen out of Waukesha, Wisconsin. Mogensen bringing it in for the win. Here comes the 302 bike in the 2 spot. That's Crew Lloyd out of Antioch, Illinois. Lloyd on the 2, bringing it to the stripe. Lloyd's going to get the 2 spot. Still got Rowe and Fryer out there. Here in moto number 59, this is their main event. Your 5 and over balance bikes. Here comes the 920 bike. Ariana Rowe. Rao. All right, thank you. Ariana Rao bringing it in for the 3 spot. And here comes the 918, Jake Fryer. All right. Moving on, 4-year-old balance bikes on the track. Four-year-old balance bikes on the track. We got Bernard, Veenhoff, Heister, Gannon, and Walgren. The 901 leading the way. That's Bernard. Got the boogeyman, 900 of Heister, sitting in that 2 spot. Looking for a way around as they make their way out of turn number 2. The 901 leading the way. Bernard, Heister on the 2. Here comes the 3 spot. The 557, Kennedy Walgren on the 3 out of Monroe, Wisconsin. She's sitting on that 3 spot. 691 moving into the 4. Here comes the 491. Oh, man, here they come down the final stretch. The final stretch, the final push. The 901 leading the way. That's Gavin Bernard. But here comes the boogeyman Heister. Oh, the 557 making a pass. That's Walgren. Walgren with the 2. The 900 of the boogeyman standing up the whole last set straight there. Oh, we got a battle going on here. These guys are side by side, the 691 and the 491. That is Gannon and Veenhoff, I believe. Gannon and Veenhoff. All right. All right, next up we got 3 3-year-old class, and we got our 1 to 2-year-old class out there as well. Bauer, Fallon, Blakely, King, and Shanahan. That's your 3-year-old balance bikes. Oh, here they come. Got the 871 on the move. 871 of Shanahan. Shanahan bringing it in for the win. 82. Oh, and that's Wienhoff. Wienhoff making his way around. Oh, here comes the 717. Kayliana King on the move for the 2 spot. The 632. The 632 of Blakely. Uh-oh. The 929. 925, I mean. The 925 of Fallon's on the move. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. It's a drag race all the way to the finish. Oh, not to be outdone. Here comes the 915 bike. Oh, the 925 bike of Fallon. Fallon bringing it on in. All right, motor number 62, main event for your 1 to 2-year-old balance bikes on the track, making their way around. In and out of turn number 3, your 1 to 2-year-olds. That's your 923, Jamison Guzman out of McChesney Park, Illinois. Just 2 years old, out there making her way down the final stretch. 2 years old, out here doing it on the big track, all the way around from the starting gate. That's how we do it here in Rockford. All right, main event 62 for your 1 to 2-year-old balance bikes. This is Jamison Guzman out of McChesney Park. All right, here we go. Guzman for the win. All right. That's how we do it. All right, we're going to take our brief intermission here. We'll get our books together, give everybody a chance to get something in their bellies for a little fuel for next go around. Oops. All right. Always like to, even though we've already got our volunteers for trophy cards, we still like to say a big thank you to those people that step up to do those trophy cards. We appreciate that. So what do you think, Jake? Are we ready for main event? All right. I got the thumbs up from the big man. So main events 1 through 10. Make your way up the staging. We're going to get started here pretty quick. Main events 1 through 10. Make your way up the staging. I suppose we probably shouldn't push our luck too much. We've been lucky so far today to have a nice dry day. For the most part, a dry track. That's pretty good considering we weren't even sure if we were going to race today. So I'm sure everybody's happy about that. It does. It does, man. There was one time where the storm was right upon us and it went like this. It split and it went to the north and south of us and just left us dry. We got lucky that day. All right, here we go. Main event number 1 on your underway. Walgren, Bauer, Street, Shanahan, and Zolke in this one. Got the 18 bike for the win, followed by the 71, the 105, the 126, and the 557. Yeah, the 18, Zulke took the win on that one, followed by the 71, Shanahan, and the 105 of Street for the 3. That's your podiums out of main event number 1, your 6 and under local open. Next up, 7 and 8 open main event, Latansky, Wilkie, Keenan, Blackburn, Ceresa, Lakota, Brainy, and Hedger in this one. 8 riders, full gate here in this main event number 2. Your 7 and 8 open. Looks like we lost one down there. Yeah, hold the gate, Merle. Lost a rider down here in turn number 2. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Oh, man, it's heating up. They're side by side. Got the 34 bike. The Gold Cup 2 to 31. The Gold Cup 1 to 20. The 4 and the 95. So the 34 bike, your big winner there in your 7 and 8 open class. That's Jake Ceresa. Gold Cup 2, Nicholas Lakota. He got the 2 spot in the 31 of Levi Latansky. That's your podiums in your 7 and 8 open main event. Another full rack, 9-10, open on the track. 14 ride, Ashton Beard leading the way as they make their way down the third straight. We got Beard, Swensk, Clark, Keenan, Rivera, Landwehr, Freeman, and Wettendorf in this one. 8 riders as they make their way out of turn number 3. I still got the 14 ride, Ashton Beard, but he's got company. Here comes the 2 bike. Got the 14, the 2, the State 3, the 125, the 224, the 137, the 211, and the 94. So the 14, Ashton, your big winner, the 2 by Wettendorf for the 2 spot, and the 3 of Matthew Landwehr. That's your podiums, your 9-10 open main event. 11-12 open main event on the track. Rux, Trap, Lakota, Finkboner, Ceresa, Schenberger, Monahano, and Thompson in this one. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Oh, here comes that nag number 2. The 64 to 2 to 64. The Gold Cup 3 to 45. The Gold Cup 1 to number 3. The 119 and the 14. So the nag 2, Kaylee Ceresa, your big winner there. Snoop, Jaden Thompson. That's your 2 spot in the Gold Cup 3. Levi Lakota. That's your podiums. 13-14 open. Got the 1, the 12, the Gold Cup 2 to 23, the 13, and the 21. Cole Kopchik, your big winner. In your 13-14 open class, 12 bike. Lukeman's your 2 spot, and the number 2 of Meyer. That's your podiums in your 13-14 main event. 15-16 main event on the track. We got Simpson and Soriano both tied with 3. Guzman on the 3 spot. Here they come in and out of turn number 3. Got the Gold Cup. Number 2 leading the way. That's Marcus Simpson. Simpson going to bring it on in, get the overall win. The overall 2 is going to go to 879. Soriano. Guzman with the 3. Next up, 26 to 30-year-old main event on the track. Barons, Warner, and Hilliard. Warner with 2, Hilliard with 6, Barons with 4s. They make their way around in and out of the final turn. These guys are running side by side. All right, Warner on the 280. He'll get the overall win. The 60 by Russell Barons. Rockford's going to get the overall 2, and Hilliard with the overall 3. Next up, 17 to 20 women's cruisers on the track. Ross, Mulvihill, and Basage all qualifying to make this main event. In and out of the final turn. Basage leading the way. No total points here. They all qualified to get here. Bringing it down the final stretch. The 1 bike, Basage. The 2 spot, the 10 bike's going to hang on to that one. That's Mulvihill. And Ross with the 3 in your 17-20 women's cruiser main event. Moving on, 31 to 35 women's cruisers on the track. These ladies are doing it total point style. Goldsmith, Casper, and Whidbey. Goldsmith sitting with 2, Whidbey with 4 as they make their way down the final stretch to the stripe. Goldsmith's going to take the overall win on the 2 bike. The 8 bike of Whidbey's going to get the overall 2. And the 7 of Casper's going to get the overall 3. 8-year-old cruisers on the track. Latansky, Ceresa, and Shelton in this one. These riders also qualified to make this main event. In and out of the final turn. The 10 bike leading the way. That's Jake Ceresa out of Belvedere, Illinois. Ceresa's going to take the win. Shelton on the 757 with the 2. Latansky with the 3. Moving on. 10-year-old cruiser main event. Bungie, Wilkie, and Lee in this one. 3 riders that also qualified to make their main event. The final stretch. Here they come. Got the 1 bike leading the way. That's Wilkie. But here comes the number 8 of Lee. Bringing it to the stripe. The 1. Wilkie. Lee. Bungie. 1, 2, 3. Next up, 11-year-old cruiser main event on the track. Brown, Ceresa, and Carpenter in this one. Carpenter with 2. Ceresa with 4. Brown with 6. As they make their way out of the final turn. Got the nag 3, Kaylee Ceresa, leading the way. So she'll end up with 5. Carpenter on the nag 7, he'll end up with 4. So he'll take the overall win. Kaylee Ceresa on the 3 bike, she'll end up with the overall 2. And Brown on the 879 will end up with the overall 3. Next up, 13-year-old cruisers, Thompson, Zanoni, and Hashiguchi in this one. How they cross is how we score. Got the number 7 bike, Zanoni. Zanoni's going to take the win. The 8 bike of Hashiguchi. Little Rocket, he's going to get the 2 spot. And Thompson with the 3. 15-year-old cruisers on the track. We got Hashiguchi, Kleiman, and Klein, both tied with 3 each as they make their way around. The 28 and the 907 of Kleiman and Klein, both tied with 3 each as they make their way into turn number 3. Looks like fly zone on the 907 leading the way. That's Derek Klein. Klein's got company. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. It's going to be a race every single round. Klein on the 907 for the win. Kleiman on the 28 for the 2. And the 18 of Hashiguchi with the 3. Next week, we got the 17 to 20-year-old cruiser main event. Sellover, Heights, Ferguson, Monahano, and Holmes in this one. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Got the 4, the Nag 6, the Gold Cup 2, the 3, and the 16. So Michael Monahano, your big winner right there, out of Rockford, Illinois. 6 bike. Alex Ferguson for the 2 spot. And Justin Holmes with the 3. That's your podiums there in your 17, 20-year-old cruisers. 46 to 50-year-old cruisers on the track. Trapp, Melton, and McCowan. These guys are doing it total point style. Melton, that's going to give him a 5. Trapp's going to end up with a 4. So the Gold Cup 2 of Trapp's going to be your overall winner. The number 6 of Mark Melton, that's going to be your overall 2. And the 213 of McCowan, that's going to be your overall 3. All right, moving on. 5 and under Navis on the track. Bernard, Zoki, Slatton, Mogensen, and Walgren in this one. Got the 145 leading the way. Here comes the 80 and the 837. Aiden Bernard out of Loves Park, Illinois, on point. Got the 80 bike. Grayson Mogensen sitting in that 2 spot. And the 837 of Zolke out of Columbus, Wisconsin, sitting on the 3 as they make their way in and out of the final turn. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Got the 145. The 145 Bernard going to take the win. The 2 spots up for grabs. Here they come. Oh, here comes the 557. The 557 making a pass. Followed by the 80. Woo! Heating up there in the 5 and under novice. 6-year-old novice on the track. Bauer, Olson, Stromberg, and Street in this one. We got a battle going on for that top spot. Here comes the 126, followed by the 105. Bauer, Street, 1 and 2. Got the 3 spot. Looks like the 48 bike, Stromberg. Olson with the 4. Next up, 7-year-old novice main event on the track. Lund, Brainy, Stromberg, Wettendorf, Shanahan, and Lauderdale. 7 riders qualifying and making this main event. Or 6 riders. In and out of the final turn. Here they come. Looks like Fly Zone leading the way. He's got company. Oh, we got a battle going on for that top spot. Here they come, the 12. The 12 looking to make a pass. Here comes the 150. The 150 taking the win, followed by the 12 with a 2 spot. Here comes a 223, the 37, the 24, and the 49. So 150 of Brainy for the win. The 12 bike Shanahan with the 2 spot and the 223 of Stromberg. That's your podium finish in your 7-year-old novice class. Next up, 8-year-old novice on the track, main event, Lapier, Brown, Myers, Lane, Gannon, Sellover, Keenan, and Sletton in this one, a full rack. Here they come, the final stretch. I got one rider leading the way, that 2 spots up for grabs as they're side by side, bringing it to the stripe. The 115 for the win, the 95 for the 2, the 73 for the 3, followed by the 26. The 866, the 39, the 210, and the 273. Whew. So Sellover, your big winner. The 95 of Keenan for the 2 and the 73 of Lane with the 3. 9-year-old novice main event. Here they come. The 137 for the win. The 155 followed by the 917, the 243, and the 94. So the 137. That's Edward Keenan out of McChesney Park. That's your big winner there in your 9-year-old novice, followed by the 155 of Lapier with the 2 spot and the 917. Tuft with the 3. That's your podium finishes there in your 9-year-old novice class. 10-year-old novices on the track. We had 7 riders make this main event. Clark, Lindelof, Sansone, Milky, Malig, Angus Clark, and Swensk in and out of the final turn. Here they come. We got a battle for that top spot here in your 10-year-old novice class. Here they come. Oh, man, they want it. The 224 and the 206, the 211, the 922, the 8, and the 76. I missed that one in there. You guys got it, right? I missed like the. All right, here we go. 12-year-old novices, 8 riders making this main event. Heister, Malmgren, Ellison, Pearson, Rux, Farr, Meekum, and Adams in this one. Got the 220 for the win, the 119, the 12, the 19, the 49, the 40, or the 299 and the 42, followed by the 29. 220, your big winner there in your 12-year-old novice class. Elijah Adams. The 119 of Rux with the 2 and the 12 of Meekum. All right, we've got the 113 followed by the 533. So Goodwin and Colombi were both tied with 5 each. So the 113 of Herman with the overall win. The 533 of Goodwin's going to get the overall 2. And Colombi on the 80 bike is going to get the overall 3. Next up, 15-year-old novice main event on the track. Bus, Guzman, and Ross in this one. All right, here they come. 15-year-old novice bringing it to the stripe. Got the 77. Ross with the overall win. The 969 of Guzman going to get the overall 2. And the 15 of Bus with the overall 3. Next up, 41 and 45-year-old novice main event on the track. Fennessy, Ross, and Pulaski in this one. These riders all qualified to make this main event. In and out of the final turn. Got Kegel's colors on point. I believe that's the 83 of Ross. Ross going to bring it on in. He's going to get the win. The 104 of Pulaski is going to get the 2 spot. Fennessy with the 3 in your 41, 45-year-old novice main event. 55, 41. 55, 41. All right, here we go. 5 and under intermediates on the track. Main event. Armstrong, Shanahan, and Blakely. Total points racing going on. We got Blakely with 2, Shanahan with 4, Armstrong with 6 as they make their way out of turn 3. I got the 55, Mason Blakely out of McChesney Park leading the way. The 55, Blakely, going to take the overall win. The 71 of Shanahan's going to get the overall 2, and the 41 Armstrong with the overall 3 in your 5 and under intermediate main event. 6-year-old intermediate main event, Zolke, Erdl, and Viola. We got Zolke and Viola both tied with 3 each. They're side by side as they make their way out of turn 3. I got the 18 ride of Zolke leading the way, but the 44 is not giving up. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. The 18 going to hang on to it and take the overall win. That's Zolke. Viola on the 44 with the 2. Right now? All right, 7-year-old intermediates on the track. We got Lakota, Farr, and Reeves. Got the Gold Cup 2, Nicholas Lakota. Hey, with that win. That win, Nicholas Lakota just turned expert. Expert, Nicholas Lakota with that win just turned expert. All right, Knox on the ROC 1 with the 2 spot, Farr with the 3. How about that? Pork chop, Nicholas Lakota moving up to expert there with that win. All right, 8-year-old intermediate main event. Pinkart, Rivera, Hedger, Latansky, Wilkie, Futrell, Brandow, and Ertl in this one as they make their way in and out of the final turn. 8 riders all qualifying to make this main event. All these classes are getting bigger and bigger. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Got the 23 for the win, the 31, Gold Cup 1, the 44 to 146, the 4, the 78, and the 83. So the 23 ride, Eddie Ertl out of Delvin, Wisconsin. That's your big winner. The 31 bike, Latansky out of Michigan City, Indiana for the 2, and the 1 bike, Hedger. That's your podiums there in your 8-year-old intermediate main event. 9-year-old intermediate main event on the track. McConnell, Bungie, Larson, Benefield, Ross, and Henderson. Here they come. All single file, but they're tight. Got the 32, the 88, the 20, the 54, and the 349, followed by the 65. So the 32 ride, Jack Larson, your big winner in your 9-year-old intermediate class. The 88, Oliver Bungie with the 2, and the 20 bike of Gage McConnell out of Lodi, Wisconsin. That's your podiums in your 9-year-old intermediate class. We got a rider down. Hold that gate. 11-year-old intermediate main event on the track. 8 riders. Brando, Finkboner, Lindelof, Brown, Holloway, Solon, Rivera, and Landwehr. The 15, the 45, the 100, the 2, the 28. So the 15 of Lindelof, your winner. The 45 of Finkboner with the 2 spot, and the 100 is Nolan Brown out of McChesney Park, Illinois. That's your podium finishes in your 11-year-old intermediate main event. Oh, he's up. He's up. That's your state number 3 right there. Yeah. Give it up. He's 11-year-old intermediate, man. Full gate. Those classes are getting bigger and bigger. All right, here we go. Moving on. 12-year-old intermediates, another full rack. DeMars, Monahano, Meekum, Thompson, Schemberger, Trapp, Audra Meekum, and Henderson. 8 riders making this main event. Got the 64 bike leading the way. Here comes the Gold Cup 1. That's Snoop, Jaden Thompson leading the way on the front side of this 12-year-old intermediate main event. Got the Gold Cup 1. Tucker Trapp sitting in that 2 spot. Here they come down the final stretch. The 64, the Gold Cup 1 trying to make a move. Followed by the 14, the 326, the 53, the 5, the 3, the 8. All right, 14-year-old intermediate main event on our track. Meyer, Miller, and Zanoni in this one. They all qualified. Oh, losing a rider down there in turn number 3. He's back up, though. Gold Cup 2 of Meyer. Meyer's going to get the win. 21 of Miller get the 2 spot. That's Zanoni down there, back up. Zanoni will take the 3. $16-year-old intermediates on the track. Noel, Soriano, and Ross. Looks like the 879 of Soriano. Soriano's going to get the overall win. 57 of Brad Noel. He's going to get the overall 2. And the number 6 of Elia Ross will take the overall 3. 21 to 25-year-old intermediate main event. Hilliard, Rogers, Warner, Johnson, and Barons in this one. 5 riders qualifying to make this main event in and out of the final turn. Got the lead rider checking out. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. It's going to be the 120. the 60, the 280, the 91, the 108. It's Ty Johnson for the win. The 60 bike, Russell Barons with the 2 spot, and the 280 of Austin Warner for the 3 in your 21, 25-year-old intermediate class. 36 to 40 intermediates on the track. Wettendorf Street and Underhill. These guys all qualified. How they cross is how we score. The 259 Underhill followed by the 554 Street for the 2 Wettendorf with the 3 on the 40 bike. Next up, 46 to 50-year-old intermediates on the track. Mulvihill, Melton, and Rundle in this one. Melton's getting brave out there. He's throwing some big air. Melton going to bring it on in. He's going to take the win. The 56 bike. Rundle's going to get the 2 spot. Mulvihill with the 3 in your 46 to 50-year-old intermediate class. Moving on to your experts, 8-year-olds on the track. The Dragon Warrior, Austin Sala. The Shredder, Elijah Shelton, and Jake Ceresa. Your 3 riders, all qualifying to make this main event. How they cross is how they score. In and out of the final turn. Here they come. On the B bike, the Dragon Warrior, Sala, bringing it on in. Sala's going to get the win. The 2 spots up for grabs going to be the Gold Cup 3 of Shelton. Shelton with the 2, Ceresa with the 3 in your 8-year-old expert main event. Here we go, moving on to 9-year-old experts. We got Wettendorf, Viola, and Cowell. These riders have been doing it total point style all day. We got Wettendorf with 2, Viola with 6, Cowell with 4. In and out of the final turn. You see how tight they are. It's anybody's race every single round. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Got the 2 bike leading away. That's Wettendorf. Wettendorf looking to get the overall win for the day. The 19 of Cowell with the overall 2, and the 7 of Viola with the overall 3 in your 9-year-old expert main event. Moving on, 10-year-old experts on the track, Ramirez, Wilkie, and Lee in this one. There's no total points going on here. They all qualified to get here. In and out of the final turn they go. I believe that's the 2 bike of Wilkie. As he's got company, here comes the 33. It's going to go the 2 of Wilkie, followed by the hot rod of Lee on the 33 for the 2 spot. Ramirez on the 167 for the 3. Next up, 11-year-old expert main event, Henderson, Lakota, Carpenter, and Ceresa in this one. Oh, it's heating up. We got a battle going on for that top spot as they make their way out of turn 3. The final stretch, here they go. Got the nag number 2 of Ceresa, followed by the nag 14 of Carpenter, the Gold Cup 3, and the 977. All right, here we go. Moving on, 13-year-old experts. We got Bell, Lukeman, and Beard. All qualifying to get here. How they cross is how we score. The 12, the 10. Lukeman for the win. Bell with the 2. Beard on the 13 with the 3. Oh, they're getting faster. 14-year-old experts on the track. Kopchik, Hashiguchi, and Klein in this one. That's got to be the number 1 bike. Cole Kopchik leading the way as they make their way out of turn number 3. Kopchik on the move. Here comes the 6 bike of Klein. Kopchik, Klein, Hashiguchi, 1, 2, 3. 15-year-old experts on the track. We got Kleinman with 2, and we got Kimbrough and Whidbey both tied with 5 as they make their way around. The 36 bike leading the way. That's Kleinman. Kleinman looking to get the 3rd and final win of the day. Because you see, I don't see one. I'm watching this as that one's running. So Kleiman for the win. Kimbrough on the 38 bike with the overall 2, and Whidbey on the 142 with the overall 3. Next up, 16-year-old experts on the track. We got Ferguson and Riley both tied with 3 each. Simpson with 6. Total points going on here in your 16-year-old expert main event. In and out of the final turn, the final stretch. Got the 1 bike. Ferguson going to take the win. The Gold Cup 2 of Simpson. Let's see. Okay, so the overall 2 will go to the 6 of Riley. And the overall 3 will go to the Gold Cup 2 of Simpson. All right, 17 to 20-year-old experts on the track. We got Monahano and Holmes both tied with 5 each. Ward with 2. Here they come. Kegel's colors on point. The 29 The Ghost Rider. He's going to get the overall win. The overall 2 is going to go to 19, Michael Monahano, followed by the 2 bike of Justin Holmes, 4-3. 21, 25-year-old experts on the track, Carmody, Goff, and Crace. These guys are doing it total points. We got Carmody losing a rider there. Oh, he looks all right. He's getting back up. Getting back up. A little frustrated, but he's up. Carmody on the 43 bike. Going to take the overall win. The 1 of Goff's going to get the overall 2. And the 947 of Crace with the overall 3. 36 to 40-year-old experts locked and loaded in the gate. Wright, Lindelof, and Andrews. Oh, here they go. Andrews bringing the heat this time. This is round number 3. 21 to 25, 36 to 40-year-old experts. Got the nag number 3. The Mangler, George Andrews, leading the way. Got Wright in his hip pocket as they make their way into the final turn. Every round counts. Wright with 2, Lindelof with 6, Andrews with 4. Oh, here they come. All right. You're going to make us do the math. You kidding me? Either way, it's not going to help. The 5 of Wrights, he's going to get the overall win. The nag 3 of Andrews, he's going to get the overall 2. And Lindelof will get the overall 3. All right, moving on. Final race of the day, your 41 to 45-year-old expert class. Heights, Trapp, and Cowell in this. All losing all 3 riders as they make their way into turn number 3. Man, something happened. Something blowing up big down there over that final jump heading into turn number 3. But Trapp already back up. That's the Gold Cup number 2. He's the lowest on points for the day thus far here in your 41 to 45-year-old expert. Everybody's looking like they're okay. So Trapp, he's going to get the overall win anyways on that Gold Cup number 2. Yeah, give him a hand, man. All 3 of these guys went down. They all jumped right back up. Here comes a 51 bike, Heights. So he'll end up with a 7. So Heights on the 51 he'll end up with the overall 2. And the 8 bike of Cowell back up, he's going to end up with the overall 3 in your 41, 45-year-old expert class. All right, that's going to conclude our racing here today. You teams, this is day one, so make sure you get your team sheets up to the tower. We'll announce those unofficial team sheet results as soon as we get all the sheets in. I want to thank all the volunteers for coming out and helping out once again today. Our trophy card volunteers as well. Yeah, and I heard a little bit. I'm like, okay, is it the race on the track now or is it the one coming up? And you said it. I heard Nicholas, so I'm like, Nicholas. I'm like, wait, there's a Nicholas on the track right now. Liam, he turns eyes, so it gets in the navies.
My brain hurts.
Stand up in between. Tell we're all old. Oh,
I know.
Liam. Oh, man.
Oops, sorry.
So if this kid would have got a win today, he got second. He would have. That's what this was.
Oh, okay.
He would have turned inner. That's what it was.
Right.
And I think that was a really tight one. So maybe next week. I'm gonna keep this up here.
Did Ron remember? He probably didn't remember anything about it, did he?
What's that?
That one that come up here to protest.
Probably not.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's not radioing anything up.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Okay.
I think I did that right.
Was this? Oh, wait a minute.
No.
Um,
I just totaled it up. I got off the track
Okay,
and I did
so
math. Right.
if they got 2, they got 7,
Okay. Whoops.
and first is 8.
What was I looking
How'd
at?
you get 37?
10 points. I was looking
No,
at this
here.
one. I was looking at the wrong one.
Okay. Yeah, this is the top
Sorry.
screens.
I looked at the wrong ones. Is that okay?
Yeah, I'll fix
I
it.
don't know what I got.
Well, we can't give you a 37. Whoa.
Oh, easy.
Well, we can't give you a 37, but we'll figure it out.
Come on. Alright, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, it's all good.
37.
Yeah, the kid that was racing Bailey kind of cut him off at the end too. But it's not.
There was one here where the kid was really coming over, and I thought,
It's not worth fighting. Bailey can just win eventually. I'm not one of those guys.
yeah.
I was like, he got him pretty tight there at the end, and Bailey just let off, and Bailey's just like, it's not worth it.
All right.
My kid, that would happen to my kid. And I'd always try to refrain because, I mean, I don't want to be partial. I'd always try to make somebody else make the call.
Right.
My kid, he'd get so mad. He's like, Dad, you're my dad. You're supposed to. I'm like, look, I can't. I gotta be impartial. I gotta remove myself.
You're in a unique spot, really.
Mhm.
You know.
And I said, and what would be the difference? I said, if I'm